Welcome back, everybody. We've got a Monday workout to go over. This one is relatively short and sweet, just like the gym workout. You got a different format, some different movements, so let's get into it. The format for this workout is 4 total rounds, and each round is going to have its own score. So with 3 movements plus a rest period, you're going to cycle through movement 1, movement 2, movement 3. During the rest period, write down the total number of repetitions, and that's A plus B plus C. And then you start back at 0 when we move back to the top. Movement number 1 is something we haven't done before. It's called jumping jack squats. A little variation on the squat as well as variation on the jumping jack. And I'm going to hand it over to my man Tyson, and he is going to go ahead and do a demo for you. Jumping jack squats. So Tyson's starting with his feet together. He's going to jump out into a squat, squat down, jump back into it, jump back. That is jumping jack squat. Kind of a fun mix of cardio with body weight movement there. So I hope you guys like that one. If so, let me know, and maybe we'll program it again sometime. You're going to do that movement for 45 seconds, getting as many repetitions as possible. And as soon as that 45 seconds is up, you're going to move immediately into movement number 2, push-ups. Guys have been doing this long enough to know what your modification is for push-ups. I'd say push yourself to something that you can move more than you rest. So if you can do 5 total push-ups, then you'd have to rest for 30 seconds. That's not necessarily the point of this workout. The shorter it is, the more I want you to work rather than rest. So find a modification that allows you to keep on moving as best as possible, whether that's elevated on the knees, or if you're Pedro, just do push-ups. 45 seconds, as many repetitions of that, adding on to your first movement. And then the third movement we're going to add is weighted Russian twists. So this is just like a normal Russian twist. You will have a weight, your feet will be elevated, your shoulders will be off the ground, and you will move that object touching the ground from side to side. The way it's counted is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, etc. So butt on the floor, feet elevated, shoulders off the ground, holding your object, moving it from side to side at the hip level. Modifications for Russian twist, 1 would be doing it weightless. Modification number 2 would be allowing your feet to be on the ground. So if your feet are on the ground, you're seated up in a partial sit-up as you do your Russian twist. Makes it quite a bit easier. I'd say that that is the last mod that you'd want to do. Weightless with feet elevated is going to work that core a little bit harder, so I'd recommend that one. Cycle through all 3, write down your score, rest for that 45 seconds, cycle through it again, write down a separate score, 3 times and 4 times, 4 rounds, 4 total scores. Should be done with this in about 12 minutes. Have a great start to the week and enjoy.